If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. It always seems impossible until it's done. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. Our march to freedom is irreversible. We must not allow fear to stand in our way. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. There is no problem so great that it cannot be solved with the collective will and intelligence of the people. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. No single person can liberate a country. You can only liberate a country if you act as a collective. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. We must use time wisely, and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. The power of education extends beyond the development of skills. It is also about the empowerment of individuals and the enhancement of their lives. I detest racialism because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Let there be justice for all. Let there be peace for all. Let there be work, bread, water, and salt for all. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden, but never extinguished. The power of love is far greater than the love for power. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that a son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. In the end, reconciliation is a spiritual process, which requires more than just a legal framework. It has to happen in the hearts and minds of people. No country can really develop unless its citizens are educated. When a deep injury is done to us, we never heal until we forgive. Do not let your past dictate who you are, but let it be part of who you will become. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged, to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. Poverty is not natural. It is man-made, and it can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. I am not truly free if I am taking away someone else's freedom, just as surely as I am not free when my freedom is taken from me. I was not a messiah, but an ordinary man who had become a leader because of extraordinary circumstances. Action without vision is only passing time. Vision without action is merely daydreaming, but vision with action can change the world. Thank you so much for joining this video. If you liked it, please smash a like, subscribe to the channel for new content and share.